Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, I'm still continuing my Christmas movie marathon. As you can see, the quality of the picture you're looking at is a bit better than my previous videos because I finally got a brand new camera.
Yay.
Yay, I guess. But anyway, with that aside, like I said, I'm gonna be reviewing a Christmas movie. Yeah, of course, it's on my, my to-do list, of course. And so the film we'll be reviewing is the film titled "The Munsters Scary Little Christmas." Yep, a full-length feature. And yeah, it says on the back here, it says, family entertainment for the entire family. Well, I kind of thought some of the jokes maybe a little too adult for some of the kids, but I won't say the whole family per se, but I mean, I'm not complaining much anyway. So, this is going to be the film we're going to be reviewing, folks. This came out in 1996, so it's released during the late 1990s. It was good in there. But anyway, so this means it doesn't have the original cast from the TV show. And anyway, as always, let's just get into the plot of this movie, shall we? So here we go. Obviously, this film's gonna be set in Christmas, of course. We're gonna see these monster characters from the TV show, and we're gonna see that in this movie, of course, the Frankenstein's monster character, he wants to get some, money, of course, somehow, because he wants to make this Christmas extra special, while the other members of the family, like Grandpa, whom accidentally transports Santa Claus in here, that becomes a part of the plot. And the little kid gets bullied, of course, just because he wants something from Christmas. And while that's going on, we get to see the other character, who's more like human, I guess you can say. And there's some dude that thinks she's attractive or whatever. And, that comes in question, is she really that way? Some people find her beautiful enough to be axed out. And that's something that becomes, relevant to the story in some kind of way, I guess you can say. So, basically, this was centered around where we get to see the characters play, around with this whole idea of Christmas, of course. So, and of course, the mother monster wants to decorate the house, the mansion or whatever you call it, in decorations for the holidays. Of course, that's the way to celebrate the Christmas and whatnot. Which I guess is understandable. That's just something they want to do, of course. So, of course, eventually we get to see that a lot of these characters, we see Santa Claus and whatnot. And Santa Claus will be coming into the story because, like I said, the grandpa monster accidentally transports the character of the character of Santa Claus into here. And of course, the father's like the biggest fan, of course, obviously. So I suppose that's fine, I guess. But anyway, it's basically centered around that. So, of course, the little kid monster, the little kid, he of course had to get some confidence into himself, of course, and even though he was pretty much picked on right in from the in the beginning. So anyway, so I just want to review this because it has something to do with Christmas, of course, and yeah, overall, this was pretty. I thought the movie was pretty solid, of course. I mean, okay, it might not have the deepest plot in the world, but I think he has a serviceable story. It gets the job done. As for the acting, I can say the same thing. The acting may not be the greatest or anything, but it gets the job done. And I do appreciate the fact that even though, despite the fact that the actors are not the same people from the original TV show, but they try to get the quirks, the way the characters will act from the show, to get the overall feel. So some of the acting was intentionally over the top. So some of the acting was was a bit of a stretch, but that was done on purpose, I guess you can say. So overall, I enjoy myself. This does get in the spirit of things, of course, and If you don't see this episode as of yet, I'll say give it a shot. It's fun the way it was, I guess you can say. And of course, I won't mind watching it again one of these days. I don't know, I suppose. So overall, a solid movie, I guess you can say. So I quite enjoyed it myself. Yeah, but honestly, if I'm gonna be just honest here, folks, I kind of felt that the film Family Values was actually a much better film than this, to put it bluntly. So yeah, I thought this was much better than this. However, this doesn't mean that it was a bad movie per se. Yeah, some of the dialogue is a bit, and I guess you can say the dialogue here does need to be a reworked here and there. But then again, I was not expecting it to be Shakespearean or anything. Yeah, it has its own charm to it, I guess you can say. I did like the outfits, the costumes, or the makeup. They're all nicely done, I guess you can say. Even though you can say that this film is cheaply made in a lot of ways, and I guess you can call it this like it's like a TV made film, I guess you can say, which it basically is. It's made for American television, pretty much, featuring the characters from the one sitcom. And so I like the premise of this, and I like the way it was handled here. So it's pretty much what you might expect from a Christmas themed thing, elves, cake and all that. It's basically what you might expect. It doesn't do anything original really, and it does use all those typical tropes of what you might think that this kind of thing will be held. But anyway, that doesn't necessarily mean it's an awful movie. Just a little generic, is all I'm saying. So I'm saying it does the more right than wrong. I didn't straight out hate this movie or anything. So like I said, it has moments. I guess you can say it definitely has its moments overall. And I don't mind giving this film another chance, I guess, if I have nothing else to do, I suppose. So yeah.
Well, is this a good movie? Well, it's better than the crap I've been reviewing lately. I'll give it that. So, yeah, it has moments. I was kind of hoping that it would have the original cast, but and again, this was made back in '96, and the original cast came out from way back when. So, I guess there was no really a way they could do it. They kind of did like the whole Amish Family route, where they just got a brand new cast, and the film itself, it's just trying to tell its own story and whatever, which is fine, I suppose. So anyway, well, it's not terrible. I didn't hate it or anything. So anyway, it's decent. It's a decent movie. So anyway, I'll give this film an overall rating of a 6.1 out of 10. I guess a 6.1 out of 10 because it's not that bad. It's pretty good in its own way, I guess you can say. As always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time. Oh yeah.